So, as you are all aware, that tragic incident has taken place. I just wanted to brief all of you on all the actions which the railways have planned and the things which were leading to this. I know that you may have several queries. Over the past few days, we have tried to put our point of view. As you are aware, and you may have also seen on the site, this canal is passing through and through the railway yard. Above the canal, we have a fixed structure, and on that all the tracks are there. So that length is about 117 meters. So, and you may have also seen that from the upstream, that is from the whatever is water is flowing inside this canal, it is coming, then crossing the yard and then going out. So a lot of garbage, lot of waste material flows through this canal, and it is sometimes accumulating in the canal also. So this is one of the major reason why this incident has taken place. As you have seen, most of you would have been at the site also. The depth of the canal is low, and the depth of the water is say 4 to 5 feet. However, because of this continuous garbage, sludge formation takes place, and that makes the thing slippery. So Mr. Joy, due to a sudden rush of water, he slipped and was perhaps got caught in this sludge and could not get up again. So this is, so we have had detailed discussions on this. We will be holding a fact-finding inquiry with very senior officials of the railways. We will also be interacting with the municipal corporation and the district administration, and together we will form out a joint action plan on how to remove this problem for the long term. And this is the brief summary which probably all of you would have seen elsewhere at this site. From the railway side, we are trying to facilitate all the ways and means and measures by which the rescue operations could be done expeditiously. And we have a plan on how to get all the authorities on board so that the recurrence of such a situation does not arise. So that is what I wanted to brief all of you. So it would, I'm pretty sure that the site would have been visited by all of you. You have gone to the site also at the location where this incident has occurred. So, so you would have seen that we have there is a very high fence around the open area. That green color metal fencing is there. So care has been taken so that nobody is able to dispose garbage in the open area of the canal. Then in the there is also a metal mesh on the canal which could stop the flow of garbage inside the canal. As you are aware, the underground portion, it is the most tricky portion. If something gets inside the canal, it will be very, very difficult to clean. You can only clean a tunnel when it is dry. So you have to close the flow of water, and then only you can clean. So all our efforts will be to prevent the problem at the root, so that the garbage and the silting does not take place inside the tunnel at all. And for this, senior level committee will be made, and they will take the necessary steps for finding the solutions. Both technical solutions will be found out, so that the sludge, the silting does not occur inside the tunnel which is underneath the railway track.
Do you have any plan to dispose the waste which is coming from railway part, means from the part of passengers? Do you have any plan to dispose any plant or anything to in your own part?
In the canal you are saying, or in the trains you are saying? In the trains.
Yeah.
Okay.
Explain this.
Okay. No, we have established waste management plan on the railway station. Whatever you may have seen in the platforms also, we have different colored garbage bins also. The waste is collected on the station and that it is given to nominated agencies of the state who are responsible for waste management. There is several agencies are there which are authorized to collect this waste, the solid waste, and so that they can dispose it at the agency. So that list is already issued and we follow that list, so that all the waste management is collected by them and handed over to these agencies.
What about Kochiveli?
Kochiveli also same arrangements are there.
There's lot of garbage done there.
As you are aware, the garbage collection happens on a daily process. So somehow, someday the agency is not there, or some agency, sometimes a vehicle is not available. So there is some accumulation. But the contracts are in place and the disposal is done through the authorized agencies. There are certain agencies which are nominated. They only can handle this waste, so we can only give it to them.
But recent incident shows that your waste management system is not proper.
No. On whatever is collected from the station and whatever waste you have seen on the site, they are two different things. The waste which you have seen at the site, at the location of the incident, this is all coming in the canal from the upstream. This is not being thrown. As I told you, there is a wire mesh. There is a fence there. The fence is about 13 to 14 feet high. So the area is enclosed, the open area of the canal. You cannot throw anything inside the canal. You will have to throw 15 feet high and then only it can fall. So this waste is not from the station. The station waste is collected in bags and it is then given to the accredited agencies. This, unfortunately, this canal is very long. So maybe 4 to 5 meters upstream is there. So if anybody throws anything, it will come down to the downstream. So that is why, because we have a barrier there, so you see a lot of waste there. But it is floating down. It is not from the railway station. It is away from the railway station also. If you have gone to the site, you will see. Station is somewhere else. This is at the end of the platform. So it is floating down from the upstream.
So the state government is saying that the railways are hesitant to clean the garbage in this park. So how often are you cleaning them?
There is no question of hesitancy. As I told you, the station cleaning contracts are being done on a daily basis.
The canal or
So the canal portion is, our portion is very small. Our canal portion is only, as I told you, this is a covered portion of 117 meters or so. So there is not, and the canal is maybe, I think 7 to 8 kilometers long must be there. When in the upstream and downstream both. So our portion is maybe if we total the open area and all, it will be 140 meters.
is there a plan to restructure or construct the canal?
At the moment, I would not be able to say something whether we will be able to divert this canal and take it. The railway line is there, but whether we can, it will be too early. It will need a technical examination whether the canal can be diverted from the station to some other location. At the moment, it will be incorrect for anyone to say.
The government agencies said they already asked you to reconstruct it from, I think it's from 2015.
No. Reconstruct meaning?
Restructure.
No, nothing. The canal is already underground. It is going beneath the track. So reconstruction.
So is there something that they have been asking railways to clean it often? Whatever the railway structure,
No, it's not that, as you are all aware, earlier there was a lot of flooding inside the bus station area and the railway station area. Then there was a flood mitigation proposal was there. A flood mitigation measures were done under this Operation Ananta, and all the cleaning was done for the canal. So that happened somewhere around 2015, which he said. So and it maybe it's a long process. It would have maybe concluded in 2018. So that is the process which we are talking about, and absolutely all the agencies, whether it is the railways or the corporation, there is nothing that they are not allowed or they cannot clean. They have done the cleaning earlier. The irrigation department has also done the cleaning earlier under Operation Ananta, and after that, as you are aware, this flooding in the bus station area and the railway station area, that is not taking place. We have instituted a very senior level fact finding inquiry. They will inquire into all the aspects and they will give their recommendations to on the incident. There are certain acts. We are looking at the situation. At the moment we had given a contract to an outside agency. We will be examining all these aspects. But the smaller aspects we have taken care of by way of the railway persons have voluntarily contributed, and they have taken care of the expenses on the yesterday which happened.
Nagarasabha argued that several times and used to lecture railway to removing the canal garbage, but railway can post you.
As you are aware, as I am confirming to you, the railway is not generating this garbage. This garbage is not generated from the railway station. This garbage is coming from the upstream, and it is regularly cleaned on the railway fencing. But sometimes when there is heavy rains or something can happen. But this area, this canal is cleaned as a regular measure. You can understand that it is underground canal. It required special measures. It's 170 meters of, you can say, a tunnel.
Government several times conduct meetings, railway also, but the railway superior officers need to come to meeting, government conducting meetings.
So,
arguing government.
No, railways, there are joint meetings held. The functional representative, officials from the railway, they also attend the meetings. But I can understand what you are asking. You are saying that the DRM is not attending all the meetings you are saying. The DRM does not attend all the meetings. Senior officers of the railways, they attend all the meetings.
So what is your future action plan to don't repeat these kind of things and
we have constituted.
More clean and that's it.
Look, anybody who would have been there yesterday on the station, you would have seen that all the tracks are absolutely clean. You would have seen that the platforms are absolutely clean. You are also aware that we are going into a big exercise of redeveloping the Trivandrum station. We will be making almost a new station which will be having so many other facilities. So all those steps are there, but even now the station is open. You can always go there. The platforms are absolutely clean. The tracks are absolutely clean. All the measures are in place. And yes, you are right. In the future, we have a big plan of redeveloping the Trivandrum station and providing many more facilities to that. A multi-level station building will come up. The tenders for that have already been awarded.
Will you give any aid to Joyce Stanley?
As I told you, I just answered this question. I just answered this question.
So what is the width of the tunnel that is undergoing in the railway?
4.75 meters. The height is only 2.5 meters. So that is what I was trying to say. The height is very low. It is not that it is a very, very deep channel or something like that.
What I'm asking
The
is,
voltage that is using the flow of the water from the upstream also. The tunnel.
No, it's not the tunnel which is stopping. If you go on the south side of the tunnel, you will see that there is a bridge. On the powerhouse road, there is a bridge. So that bridge structure, it is at a higher height. So the water is getting, if you look at it, the water is getting, the velocity is getting reduced there. that is after the railway territory, and there is a height difference. So because of that, whatever water is flowing here from the railway side and crossing the railway track, and then on the power house road, there the box structure is at a higher height. That is in the knowledge of everyone, and they are also working around to remove that so that the flow can be made smoother. The gradient in the railway portion, because it's a very small area, it's much higher, while the gradient in the downstream side, that is after the railway side, the gradient of the canal is lesser, and because of this high area, it kinds of forms like a natural barrier. So wherever it is water is flowing, the velocity slows down. So because of this slowing down of the velocity, certain silting can take place inside the tunnel. So that is what the fact-finding inquiry and the other detailed checking will be done. So, yeah. No, please tell. No, I was just saying that I have almost told anything and everything which I had to offer.
Evacuation was maximum number of coaches in southern railway, and all these coaches are coming to London and in Central State. So what about the biosafety fees generated from these things? What you are doing with that?
All the what we have done is we have created a distributed thing. That is, some coaches will come to Ernakulam, some coaches we take to Nagarkoil, some coaches we also take to Kanyakumari, and some coaches we bring to Trivandrum. So we have a biodigester is there in the bio-toilet. So nothing falls on the ground. Everything is collected in the tank, and it is biodigestion is done in the tank itself.
Coming from all the long way from North India.
The trains come from everywhere.
Once you is there in the video, you cannot go nearby these trains because of the foul smell that is coming from the bio-toilet. So what about the discharge water coming from that tank? There are mechanical issues will answer that question.
There are bio agencies, should I answer? There are agencies for hydro.
What you are saying is that those tanks are smelling.
Yeah, all these tanks are.
No, we use there is a bacteria. First of all the coaches, nothing falls on the ground. All the coaches have tanks. Tanks have a bacteria, so they digest everything. Nothing is sent on the ground. Then there are extraction machines. So those extraction machines are used by the specialized agencies. So they do the cleaning of the tank.
So where waste is getting done? That is it.
There is no waste.
There
There
is
is
no
water.
treatment plan or any issue for this waste.
There is a water recycling plant.
We have, like in the bigger stations, as I told you, there are, you can say, water recycling plants, that whatever is, that rainwater is coming, so we recycle the water, we use it. So water recycling plants are available. And this, that used to happen much earlier. Now after these bio-toilet tanks, nothing falls on the ground, nothing.
The main allegation
So
is,
if, Hanji?
the main allegation is that because there are no security measures when for laborers in that, especially when Joy is coming there.
No, actually he was not actually working there. He was a person alone. He was trying to basically assess on how to use the machineries and all that thing. So in the normal course, all the authorized contractors, they have a mechanism. The contractor provides all those mechanisms for taking normal safety. So in this instance, actually he was not working. He had gone to study how the feasibility could be there to use the machines and all. Otherwise, he would not be alone. He would not be working alone. No? So I think I have tried to answer all your questions, explain to them that it is not that railways is primarily responsible or this, but we are making concerted efforts that inflow of garbage should be stopped, and whatever mechanisms are there for preventing this garbage, and we will take in the canal. And the fact-finding committee will be there, discussions will be there. So thank you so much for all of your time. Thank you.